Hello, the Pokemon Fan 993 here, back with more Pokemon TCG card openings. So this is going to look extremely familiar, and this is because during my last video I actually opened this the first time. The reason I'm doing this again is because for those who didn't know, I actually ended up getting um, 4 cards from one of these that were really good, and I figure, well, might as well have this one, might as well do it again. So I bought this for another $30. I actually found this at Walmart, so I'm going to imagine that some of the I'll say this right now, though. Don't expect to find them because the Paldean Fates boxes have shiny Pokemon in them. And in case you don't know the Pokemon community, people are crazy obsessed with shinies. So the only reason I probably have some at my Walmart is because the place I live is not a very big place. Like, it's probably like 1/10 of New York City, if that. You know what I mean? It's like really small. So don't expect to find them, but I managed to find another one. So we're going to open this the actual way I know how. Now I know how to open them. So all's in here are 6 boosters of Paldean Fates. Which, if you're being generous, there's 6 packs in here, so if they're worth sorry, $4 a piece, I'm pretty sure that's 3. What do I have to think on that? What? I guess my brain's not working. Hang on a second. Yeah, they do about $5 a piece for this, but I think the Paldean Fates are even worth it. My brain's not working today. I'm pretty sure everyone has a couple of those days, though. Okay, so we have one with Tinkaton on it. By the way, these packs have all shiny Pokemon on them. We have one with the Donzo on it. One with Pikachu on it. Another one with Tinkaton on it. And then 2 with Ceruledge on it. So we're going to mix these up so we don't... Maybe we'll find some interesting stuff. But the last one went so well, I've never gotten that many good cards from 6 packs before. So we're going to open these like this, I think. Let's see. Move these around a little bit. Okay. We will start with this one. We will start with the one Paldean Face that has Ceruledge on it. See how easy these packs are to open today. Alright. Work this a little bit because I can't open it the regular way. Well, I can open it, I just can't get the cards out because they really are well in there. There we go. Card codes TCG Online. As of right now, I don't give away card codes on my channel because of people wanting more and more because people are greedy. Alright, so we start with the basic Marticus. HP 110 Grass. Hang on. Come on, camera, focus. This thing likes to be really annoying. Double draw, 1 card's energy, draw 2 cards. Pin missile, 3 cards energy, 30 times. Flip coins attaches 30 damage for each head. So that could do either 0, 30, 60, 90, or 120 at base without any enhancements. Trainer support Paldean student. Switch your deck for a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. Reveal it and put it into your hand. For each Pokemon, for each Stadium card, for each Paldean student card, not including this card, and your discard pile. You mix your deck for additional Pokemon this way and shuffle your deck. Pokemon EX, Pokemon V, etc. do not have rule boxes. So with this, you get to choose 1 card. If you have 2 of them in your discard pile, it means you're allowed to search for 2, and then if you have 3 or 3 cards, you're allowed to search for. Actually, hang on a second. I might be screwing this up. Just make sure I'm not. Yeah, so with this, you'll be able to get 1. With 2, you'll be able to look for 2. 3, you'll be able to look for 2, and 4, you'll be able to look for 3. Because the way the card works, I think that's how it's supposed to work. We have the basic Chinchou HP 60 Electric. Shine on 1 cost energy. Look at the top card of your deck. You may put that card on the bottom of your deck. Tiny Charge, 1 electric energy, 1 cost energy, 20. Basic Pineco HP 70 Grass. Rollout 2 Grass energy, 30. Stage 2 Donphan HP 150 Fighting. Craggle 2 cards energy, 30. Discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Powerful Spin 2 Fighting energy, 1 cards energy, 160. During your next turn, the Pokemon can attack. Trade Support Atticus. You may use this card only if your opponent's active Pokemon has poison. Shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw 7 cards. Stage 2 Mousehold HP 70 colorless. Slap, 1 colorless energy, 40. Family attack, 2 colorless energy, 70 times. That does 7 damage for each mouse hold in play. So, including it, that means it could do a total of 280 points of damage. Actually is a lot. The problem is because a mouse holds HP count, unless you're fighting someone who doesn't really know how to play well, you'd only get one shot in before you would lose it, and then mouse, because you had one less mouse hold, it would do 70 less damage every single time. Reverse Hollow Basic, Noibat, HP 70, Dragon. Gust, 1 Dark Energy, 1 Psychic Energy, 40. Basic Dedenne, HP 70, Psychic. Minor Errand Running, 1 Psychic Energy. Your deck for 2 basic cards, reveal them and put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Spin turn, 1 Psychic Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 50. Switch this Pokemon one of your bench Pokemon. We have the Stage 3 Annihilate, HP 140 Fighting. Rage Fist, 1 Fighting Energy, 70 times. That does 7 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So for that, the opponent has 6 prize cards. That means you can do they can do 350 points of damage max with Rage Fist. Of course, unless you have something that increases your power. Dynamite Punch, 2 Fighting Energy, 170. This one does 30 damage to itself. Okay, so nothing crazy there. We got the Annihilate. The Annihilate was pretty good. So was the Mouse Hold. Nothing too crazy on that one. Might have had the same look I had with the other booster box I got. Put these back in the pack. Put these there. Move on to the next pack. The next pack had Dodonzo on it. Shiny Dodonzo on it. Also, feel free to correct me if I'm actually pronouncing some of these Pokemon wrong. I have not watched... Actually, I don't think I could watch the anime in English up to that point, because I don't think a lot of these Pokemon have been shown in the new anime yet. Well, newer anime. The, Horizons. Pokemon Horizons. Card code. We start with the basic Pikachu, HP 70 Electric. Growl, 1 Colorless Energy. During opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon's attack to 20 less damage before weakening its resistance. Pokeball, 1 Electric Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 30. Basic Fanfi, HP 80 Fighting. Strength, 2 Colorless Energy, 30. Rolling Tackle, 2 Fighting Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 60. Basic Lapras, HP 110 Water. Into the Deep, 1 Colorless Energy. So your deck for the 3 basic energy card. I'll put 3 basic energy card and discard power into your hand. My bad. Freeze Dry, 1 Water Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 50. Pokemon if heads your opponent's Pokemon is now paralyzed. When a Pokemon is paralyzed, it means that they cannot attack. They might be able to retreat. I always forget that part of it. But the only way to fix that is to force them to switch or heal the thing, and it only lasts for 1 turn, but they can't do anything during that turn except... I don't think they can even retreat when they're paralyzed, to be honest with you. I don't think they can do either of those things. It makes sense to me anyway. Basic Toad Screw. HP 50, Grass. Furious gets 1 Grass Energy 10 times. Flip the equipment that does 10 damage for each head. It's got either 0, 10, 20, or 30 points of damage at base. Trainer Support Ino. However you pronounce it. Each player shows the hand or the deck and puts... And each player shows their hand and puts them on the bottom of their deck. If your player put any cards at the bottom of the deck this way, each player draws a card for each of their remaining prize cards. So that means you can use this late game to give you kind of a little bit of an edge, because you'll be able to... So let's say that let's say you have 6... or no, you can use the late game to kind of get ahead on your opponent, because... No, I'm wrong. So, if you use this late game, you means to be able to basically shuffle their... Like, for example, you had 6 and your opponent had 1. You use this, and you're allowed to shuffle your hand in your deck, draw 6 cards, but they're only allowed to draw 1. So it could be a real late game thing to kind of screw with their hand. We have Stage 2 Camerupt, HP 130 Fire. Super Singe, 1 Fire Energy. Your Pokemon is now burned. When a Pokemon is burned, during each player's end phase, they take 20 damage. And then at the beginning of your phase, you flip a coin. If tails, the Pokemon stays burned. If heads, it gets rid of the burn. And what's the other one? Cindercan, 2 Fire Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 120 plus. Stat does... If you discard... You may discard a... Fighting Energy Pokemon, you can do this attack to 120 more damage for a total of 240, which is pretty good for a 3 energy cost. Stage 2 Charmeleon, HP 90 Fire. Ability, Flare Veil. All effects of attacks used by your opponents. All effects of attacks used by the opponent's Pokemon done this Pokemon. Damage is not an effect. Combustion, 2 Fire Energy, 50. We have the Reverse Hollow Marticus. We have the Reverse Hollow Item Trainer Ultra Ball. You may discard only if you discard 2 other cards from your hand. Choose a deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and then put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. You still discard a lot if you play the TCG. Oh, we actually have a reverse hollow Paldean student. This actually, I think this is an ultra rare because it goes beyond the thing, but we already know what that does, but I'm going to put that aside. And then we end with a basic grass energy. So that's pretty good so far. 2 packs down, 1 good card. We'll look that up later. But I'll show you what I'm talking about when I said it goes beyond. Just 1 second, I'll put these back in here. So I'm going to try to show you guys. You might not be able to see it. I'm not going to lie. So down here it says 231 out of 91, meaning that's actually beyond the 91 they normally have. So this is actually an extra card. It goes beyond. Usually it means they're ultra rare or higher. I'm going to see if I can get my camera to focus enough to see it. Might not be able to. It's hard to see, but you can see it says 231 out of 91. So now we're going to grab a sleeve for this. My sleeves are still over here because I've not cleaned my desk since I opened my last one because I'm stubborn as shit. Put that gently over here. Well, in the next pack, this one has Tinkaton on it. My sleeve back over there so I don't get in the way. Card code. I might go with some card codes at some point because I don't use them like other people use them. Like I could, but I don't see the point of really doing it. I don't make a lot of decks in the game anymore. Maybe because I use my water deck and it usually suits me just fine because for whatever reason everyone's playing Charizard decks. They like running the Arcanine EX, and obviously water does double damage to them, so it just works really well half the time. Plus water has the powerful canvas, which allows you to look for the top 7 cards of your deck, and then you can basically just choose any water energy or any water Pokemon there, and you can use them, and there's no limit to the amount of cards, except 4, obviously. So I can put 4 of those in my deck, and I could literally just draw my entire deck into my hand if I wanted to. Anyway, back to this. We start with the basic Ghastly, HP 50, Dark. Allure, 1 Colorless Energy, draw a card. Will-Wisp, 1 Dark Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 20. Paldean Student yet again, so we got 3 Paldean Students already. Or 2. Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. Basic Fido, HP 50. Psychic, Rear Kick, 2 Colorless Energy, 20. We have Ghastly's Evolved Form, Haunter, HP 80, Dark. Dark Slumber, 1 Dark Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 40. Your opponent's Etymol is now asleep. When a Pokemon is asleep, during the end phase, I believe it's either a sleep Pokemon's turn, a user's turn, or every turn. You flip a coin. If tails, your Pokemon stays asleep. If heads, they wake up. When your Pokemon's asleep, they really can't do much of anything except I don't think they can even swap. It's kind of like paralyzation, but it's more kind of a whoop. Alright, that's not good. Hang on a sec, guys. I screwed something up. Oh boy. Alright guys, I'm going to split this video up because I just did something to my microphone. Let me get back right to you guys. Okay, I'm back. So what happened was there's a clamp that sticks inside my desk, and I pulled the mic stand out from it while I was trying to move the mic, so I had to stop and put it back in. I can honestly say I've never had that happen before. So, like we said, we were with Haunter. We're going to move on from Haunter. We have Atticus again. So we're going to skip over him because we already know what he does. Donphin again, we're going to skip over him. We have Trainer Item Nemona's Backpack. Hang on. Put up to 2 Nemona cards from your discard pile into your hand. So any card that has a Nemona in it can be put back in your hand. Oh, we actually have, I don't think I have this card yet. We had the Stage 2 Executor, Reverse Hollow HP, 130 Psychic. Hypnoblast, 1 Psychic Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 30. Your opponent's opponent is now asleep. Psychic Loop, 2 Psychic Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 160. Put 2 energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand. We had the Reverse Hollow Ghastly, we had him earlier. And we have Ceruledge. We actually had this on my 3rd or 4th copy of him. Stage 2 Ceruledge, HP 140 Psychic. Life Sucker, 2 Colorless Energy, 50. Will heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Fighting Sword, 1 Psychic Energy, 2 Colorless Energy, 100 plus. If your Pokemon is an EX or Pokemon, you attach 100 more damage for a whopping 200 points of damage for 3 energy. So nothing too crazy on that. Like I said, I apologize that my video had to get split up, but I don't think Well, for example, if I would have messed with it and it would have took me longer, it only took me like 10 seconds to fix it, but it would have took me longer, I would have just been sitting here awkwardly for a while. I think we're down to 3, yep, we're down to 3 packs now. Next over, the next one has Ceruledge on it. So far, we're 3 packs down, 1 good card. See what happens here. I am starting to sweat. Hang on. Take a drink. As I don't know, I sweat easily in the house because my grandmother likes to have the heat on because she has issues with keeping warm. So right now it's like 79 degrees in the house. So yeah, that's why if I get moving just a little bit, throw that. And not to mention 63 degrees out right now. So let's just say it's a little warm. Card code. We start with Mischief, HP 60, Dark, Ambush, 1 Dark Energy, 10, say 10 times. 10 plus. Flip a coin of heads, that does 20 more damage for a total of 30. We have Basic Bar Roach, HP 70, Fighting, Hide, 1 Fighting Energy. Flip a coin of heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage of affects all damage and affects the attacks done to this Pokemon. So this could be a really early card if you're able to get lucky enough. You could just flip a coin and prevent all damage for a while. Mudslap, 1 Fighting Energy, 1 Cards Energy, 20. We have Basic Lechonk, HP 1 or HP 70, Colorless. Windy Tackle, 3 Cards Energy, 70. Flip a coin that tells the attack does nothing. Basic Execute, HP 60, Psychic. Hypnosis, 1 Psychic Energy. Your opponent's active is now asleep. Rolling Tackle, 1 Psychic Energy, 1 Cards Energy, 30. Also, we have Gengar Hunter and Ghastly now. If we didn't have him before. Stage 3 Gengar, HP 130, Dark. Ability Night Gate. Once during turn, you may switch your active one of your bench Pokemon. Nightmare, 1 Dark Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 100. Your opponent's active one is now asleep. Now, I will say, for 2, 100's not that bad, but the added sleep effect that could be really good, and its ability is really good as well. That was something I put in my deck. We have Lechonk's female evolved form, Oinklage, HP 130, Colorless. Finest selection, 2 Colorless Energy. Flip 3 coins. Put a number of cards up to the number of heads from your discard pile into your hand, so you can either get no cards back to your hand, 1 card, 2 card, or 3 cards. Perfume Press, 3 Colorless Energy, 70. Your opponent's active opponent is now confused. So confusion, how that works is, pardon me, that was my phone going off. How that works is when you go to attack, you flip a coin. If heads, your attack goes through. If tails, you take the Pokemon you use the attack that does no damage, deals no damage. It takes 30 HP off them. It's one of those ones that's really hard to get rid of but it's also kind of a risky play if you keep relying on it. We have Camerupt again. Are we in the reverse holos? We are not yet. No. Ooh. So we have a shiny Reroller. This is kind of like a really good Forgotten Mon for the bug type. It's Generation 9, HP 50, Grass, Ball Roll. Hang on a second. See if I can get this to focus. It's not focusing very well, probably because of the shyness of the card. Roll Ball, 2 Colorless Energy, 30 times. Flip a coin until you get tails. That's 30 damage for each head. So I can either do 0 or a god number of multiples of 30 on that. We have the Stage 2 Houndstone, HP 140 Psychic. Last specs, 2 Psychic Energy, 80 plus. That's 10 damage for each Psychic Pokemon in your discard pile. And we end with Stage 2 Golingo, HP 130 Steel. Lavish Hospitality, 1 Colorless Energy. You may attach any number of basic Steel energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon any way you like. That is really a good one, too. Scandalating Surfing. 1 Steel Energy, 2 Colorless Energy, 80 times. Flip a coin for each Steel Energy attached to this Pokemon. That does 8 damage for each head, so that's another kind of risky card. So far, not too bad. We have a shiny Pokemon, and we have the Paldean Student card. So we are going to put the... Where's the shiny card? Where's the shiny... There you are. So I'll put the rest of these cards back into the pack, and we're going to put the Reroller into a sleeve. That's my third... Technically my second shiny Pokemon, but I actually have the 2 promos as well, so I guess that kind of counts. Put a sleeve on Reroller. I'm not going to lie, when it said... Or not Reroller, Reroller. I'm not going to lie, that's one of the Pokemon that I looked at, and I was like, ugh. But then again, I know it does have... its evolved form is a move called Revival Blessing, which is annoying. Very annoying because I've actually had to fight it. It kills itself, but allows a Pokemon of your choice to be revived with 30% of their HP. And keep in mind, it can be used consecutively. So if you have 6 of them, it means you can constantly keep doing it over and over again and go from a move like Sucker Punch in between each one, which makes it very annoying. I've had to fight 6 of those before. It's not very fun. Next pack has the Shiny Pikachu on it. We're down to, and this one is my second to last pack we got. Alright, there we go. Having a bit of trouble opening that one. Ooh. Oh, that made me a little easier to open. Card code. Make sure they don't fall off my desk. We start with the basic fridge backs. HP 70 water. Collect 1 water energy, draw a card. Beat 1 water energy, 1 card energy, 20. We have the regular Dedenne this time. We know what that does. We know what that is. We have the regular Norbite. We know what that is. We have the basic Chimecho. HP 70 psychic. Sleep Inducer 2 card energy. Switch your opponent's active Pokemon to the active spot. The new active Pokemon is now asleep. Side Shot 1 psychic energy, 2 card energy, 70. Stage 2 Swoobat, HP 90, Psychic. Attraction Wave 30. Your opponent's Pokemon is now confused. Put 6 damage cards instead of Pokemon for this stat special condition. So instead of them, if they get a Tails, it'd be 60 instead of 30. By the way, when they say damage counters, usually means that, for example, it says 6 damage counters. It means 60 damage. It means each damage counter is worth 10 damage. That's what that means. Just to make that kind of clear, because some people are like, well, why don't they just say 10 damage? I was like, I have no idea why they do that. I honestly have no idea. Stadium Trainer Moonlit Hill. Choose one starting each position that may discard a basic second energy from their hand and heal 30 damage from each of their Pokemon. This card can be a little overpowered if you have a way to cycle your cards back into your hand. Oh. Well, secret top, but there's another camera opt. And there is a shiny Paldean Wooper. HP 60 Dark. Find a home. 1 card energy. Search your deck for a Stadium Power, reveal it, and put in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Ram 1 Dark Energy 10. Excuse me for one second. I'm going to put my phone over here. Actually, let me silence the damn thing. Because I got a feeling if I don't, I'm going to get like 9,000 notifications for some reason. So we have, now all the shampoo we have Lechonk, Paldean Wooper, and we have Reroller. That's how you even say that. We have the Trainer Item Rare Candy. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have the Stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put it on the Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the Stage 1. You can use on a card on your first turn of the basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. So, people are going to ask me, like, okay, what does this mean? Okay, so let's say that you have Charmander on your bench, okay? If you play this Rare Candy, it means you can skip Charmander's evolution, and if you have Charizard in your hand, you can evolve Charmander to Charizard, normally something that's not normally able to be achieved, but you can do it that way. Then we end, well, obviously without the energy card. We have Stage 2 Rerun, HP 140 Steel. Ability Rumbling Engine. You may discard an energy from your card in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. Knock away 1 Steel Energy, 3 Cards Energy, 90 plus. Flip a coin of heads that does 90 more damage. By the way, 90 plus 90 for 400 is still not that good. So, in case anyone's wondering about that. So let us put that shiny Paldean Wooper into a sleeve. Because obviously the shiny Pokemon are really nice. Alright, so what are we at now? We're at 3 good cards out of 5 packs. So that means we are basically already halfway to the max. But we're going to see if we can push our luck just a little bit more. Let's see if we can do that, huh? Put this over here, put the Paldean Wooper in a sleeve. If I get a good card out of this last pack, even 3 though, that's still really good for 6 packs, and that's just my opinion. Next, we have the last Paldean Fates card pack that has Tinkaton on it. It's too bad because Tinkaton could be a really good Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but they decided to do stupid stuff like when they Gigaton Hammer, you can only use it once every other turn, and its speed is absolute dog shit. They would have made it a bit faster, would have been a beast, but they screwed it up. So a lot of people are hoping that during the next what other cycle that he's going to get a fourth evolution, which I don't think is going to happen, but it could happen. I'm not going to say it won't, but there's a card code. All right. Last pack. Let's see what happens. We have the basic Charticat, HP 70 Fire. Heat Blast, 2 Fire Energy, 1 Card Energy, 60. Basic Route, HP 70 Psychic. Side Shot, 1 Psychic Energy, 1 Card Energy, 30. We have Toad School again. Basic Cloudpuss, HP 70 fighting. Faint, 1 fighting energy 20. This attack and damage unaffected by resistance. Stage 2 Curly, HP 90 psychic. Magical Shot, 1 psychic energy, 1 card energy 30. Psychic, 2 psychic energy, 1 card energy 60 plus. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So if you catch them kind of late in the game and they have like 3 or 4 energy, that actually does quite a bit of damage. We have Gengar again. So you usually get that many Stage 3 cards. Trainer Item Nest Ball. Search there for a base Pokemon, put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. You're going to see this card a lot, like in regular decks. You'll see that card a lot. We're in the reverse house. We've seen Fanfi already. Basic Gimmighoul, HP 50 Psychic. Chest of Flodge. So Pokemon, if heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage and attacks done to this Pokemon. Ram, 1 course energy 10. We had the basic Mimikyu, HP 70 Psychic. Ability. Safeguard. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon from attacks by your opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V. By the way, when it says Pokemon V, it means Pokemon V Max too, and I believe V Star also counts, because they all both have V in them. Ghost Dice, 1 psychic energy, 1 card energy. Put 7 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. And we end with the basic Grass Energy. Okay, so we got 3 out of 6. That's still pretty damn good. Mimikyu itself is just good for almost any deck, but it's mostly used for Psychic decks because you need a Psychic Energy in order to use its actual one attack. But yeah, I think you could use it in several different ways that way. I've seen people do that. And if your deck is stacked with nothing but those kinds of cards, then you're basically screwed. There ain't nothing you can do about that. The only upside is Mimikyu does not have a lot of HP. Alright, now we're going to do what I normally do. We are going to go into TCG Player, and we're going to look up each of these cards. First one we're going to look at is we're going to look for the Assuming I know how to spell Paldean. Student. Is it here? Yeah, this is it here. Okay, so it's not crazy. It's like 60 cents. Listed median price is 99 cents. So I'll show you that real quick. It's just 99 cents. Not that good. Alright, next up we have the Paldean Wooper. And this is number 1. Is it 180 out of... Yeah, 180 out of 91. Wait, is this the right... Yeah, okay, it is the right one. Paldean Wooper goes for $4. Listed median price. So that's what? That's like $4.90. I got a feeling I'm not gonna get as big as a wallop as I did with the last booster box. It's still pretty good though. And the last one we're going to check out is, I gotta remember how to spell it, R-E-L-L-O-R. Okay. R-E-L-L-O-R. And that one is, what number is that? And number is 108 out of 91. And this particular card is only worth $2.03. So, I got about $7 worth of cards. Actually, hang on a second. $2.01, yeah, so. But the market price currently is $2, so about $6 or $7. I'll show you guys this as well. But that's still not too bad. I got 3 cards I've never had before. I think I could use a few of these cards. For example, Mimikyu is always a good card to have in a lot of decks because then you can't just spam V and EX cards like that. There's a couple cards that could negate it like that, but still 3 good cards out of 6 packs is still not that bad. So anyway, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank everyone for watching. If you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, we'll get more videos out. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.